everyone, welcome to the channel. This is GCSE Maths exam sprint series. This is an interesting question, very much exam-like. This question is to do with a triangle and few other theories that are related to it. Please pause the video and give this a try. When you want to check the answer, press play. In triangle ABC, AB is 10, AC is 13, angle BAC is 90 degrees. So I know my 90 degree is at A. So I have to put A here and put the angle here. And let's call this B because the shorter one is this one. So let's call that 10 centimeters. And AC, obviously this is C. And that's 13 centimeters. Okay. Point D lies on BC. Okay, so point D is somewhere on BC such that angle ADC is 90 degrees. So from A to D, it should be 90 degrees. So obviously, it should be like this. This is your point D. Now I got the diagram right. Calculate the length of AD. Okay, the easiest way to do this question would be thinking about the area of a triangle. Now, I know the area of the triangle, which is half times base times height, half times the base here is obviously this one here, 13. Height is 10. So I know that is 65 centimeter squared. Now, I'm going to use Pythagoras Theorem to get the length of BC. Now, BC is the hypotenuse. So, all we need to do is square 10, square 13, add them up and root it. I'm not going to get the decimal value of this yet. Let's call this square root of 269 for now, because 13 squared is 169, add 100, 269, or just use the calculator, right? So, we know the length of BC. We need to look at this triangle from a different perspective. Now, let's try and look at this triangle from this side. Here's an eye looking at this triangle. This is the base. The base now is BC. BC is the base. Yeah. Now, what's the perpendicular height? Perpendicular height is this one here, which is what I'm trying to find. This is the perpendicular height, and that's what I'm trying to find. Now, if it helps, you can think of toppling this triangle to the other side. So you get like B here, C here, and A there. So A, and that's a 90-degree angle. From A to BC, there's a 90 degree, and this one is your H. Same thing, see? BC is root 269, AB is 10, AC is 13. It's the same thing. I mean, you can just think of looking from this side like I did with the eye, or if it helps, I think it will be clearer for most students with the second diagram. Now, how do I find the area of this one? Area is half times base times height. Now, the base here, I'm going to use the same color. See, I'm color coding it the same way. This one here, which I colored earlier with green, I'm doing the same thing here. That's root 269. So that's my base. Now, here's the thing. We are talking about the same triangle. So obviously, the area is 65, and I know that. So I can substitute it here. 65 is equal to half times root 269 multiplied by H. Now, I need to get H on its own. So this division 2 becomes multiplication. So I get 65 times 2 is equal to root 269H. On the right hand side, these two gets cancelled out, leaving just the value of h. So I know h is 65 times 2 over root 269. Let's use it on the calculator. 1, 2, 3. And this is more than 5, so I need to add 1 to this. So the final answer for the height h is 7.93 centimeters.